Alright, hey everyone, welcome to another Wildewitch RP Live Play TTRPG session. What is Wildewitch RP, you might ask? Well, that's me, Faye, Game Master and Storyteller, and Lachlan, our writer and producer. We're a couple who love sharing stories, so much so that we quit our day jobs and created our own company, so that way we could create high quality and exciting TTRPG experiences full-time and share them with you. And today, we're playing D&D. This session features the Burning Veil storyline set in our very own Velinar campaign setting. It's a deeply personal tale of trust, betrayal, magic, and magnificent ambition where the fate of the world hangs in the balance. With us at the table are several of the incredible players who have joined us on our grand endeavor. If you'd like to play alongside them, you're more than welcome to join us. You can ask in chat or hop over to our Discord where you can find out more information. Now, speaking of our awesome players, it's time for introductions. Like I said, I'm Faye, Game Master and Storyteller. With me is Sirenscape, bringing all of our background music and sound effects. It's a fantastic and affordable sound collection that you can find at sirenscape.com. And now, we get to meet our courageous, daring heroes, as they are, I believe, about to embark on the next leg of their journey. And we'll begin with an introduction for Freesta.
Hi, I'm Shay, and I play Freista. She's an Eladrin blood hunter who embodies a cold complexion and icy resilience, with magic powers from her mysterious, fathomless patron.
How mysterious is that going to stay? Oh, goodness. Next up for our introductions, why don't we learn about Tala?
Hi, I'm Radiant, and I play Tala, who is a total cleric. She grew up as a hermit, so she has no social skills and looks to her friends to, help her guide through the society.
Amazing. Next up for our introductions, let's learn about Andy.
I play Andy Quickfoot. Andy Quickfoot is a Lightfoot halfling bar whiz who loves food. She also likes to play her family drum and flute, especially when she can get others to play along with her. Her familiar's name is Perry and is currently in owl form, which is fun. And she recently had some conversations with people, and that's been fun. And yeah, she used to be terrified of large trees, so that's nice to have worked through most of that.
Alright, just need another tree enemy, got it. Alright, and then last but not least, let's learn about Ray.
I'm Anna. I play Ray, a tiefling wizard who escaped from Prison Island and now travels with the group. And she is happy that all of her friends are okay.
Alright. Well then, let's dive into our session. And with a little brief reminder, people fought a demon and survived. You checked in with family, you had a few conversations, but I believe you decided to rest before embarking on the next leg of your journey, which seems to be pointing you in the northern city of Arlecha. Or perhaps going far beyond to even the Frigid Shore Mountains to investigate something about Storm. One that seemed particularly interesting to Freista. So, as we enter in, you all can press your long rest buttons. You can finish your night's rest here in the West Hills. And be preparing for your trip out. So what would you do?
Cursing at D&D Beyond. Oh wait, hold on. I would like to show, as we're like walking on the road, I'll literally cast my Unseen Servant, and I'll show off the skills. I don't know what it is, but it looks fun. Oh, wait. Before we left West Hills, Beck said that he had a contact. Would he have been any more useful than just saying I have a contact?
He said he would reach out to his contacts. So he,
Okay.
and
That's
you know
a
that,
future thing.
yeah,
Okay.
you know that he does have scrolls for sending out sendings.
An infinite number of sending scrolls.
And it's not
Yeah,
an infinite
okay.
amount. They are limited. But he knows a guy.
Yeah. Okay. So we don't need anything else from him before we go. Okay. Cool.
So, as you were walking, be Lorcan that says something like this. It's cool, I guess, Andy, but, you realize that there ain't nothing there, right?
Can I have the Unseen Servants, like, pinch him? You were saying? Sorry.
Was it that you always have to make your magic violent against me?
You just seem to deserve it somehow. I don't know. Maybe it's an aura around you. Maybe you were cursed as a child. Something.
Allah immediately picks up on that and go, why is Andy always trying to touch Lorcan? Does she like him? Oh no. Is this gonna be like a quadruple angle?
You mean a square?
Whatever.
Fucking funny face.
Shay looks like a square.
Hell! Don't like a tomato, I went red.
Oh.
Why can't I laugh a normal amount and, stay the same bloody colour?
Fuck if I know.
Because you're square. I told you.
What is it about squares that change colour?
They could change color.
Sources.
Color in the box, man.
What's your sources?
So,
Square
Your
sources.
mom is my source.
goodness. So as you guys are walking and as Andy is showing off the unseen servant, as Lorcan's criticizing Andy's magic, what are you all doing?
I'm thinking about romance. I'm thinking about what Terramender had said that she told Andy, which I think it's amazing, but I don't know how Andy feels about that, so I'm kind of watching them, sly like to see if there's any tension there. But now I'm kind of watching Andy and Lorcan and going, oh man. And then I'm watching Ansel and Freestar going, huh. And then I'm also thinking about Ray and her girlfriend, but not girlfriend, possibly. I all confused. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Lorcan,
Tola?
come here.
Alright.
Walk back here with me.
Okay.
I have a question. Remember that whole winking thing that you and I were talking about?
Yeah.
You notice how Freesta kept on winking at Beck?
I mean, a few times. I will admit that I was sort of in my own planning.
Oh, interesting. Okay, was that a flirting winking or was that conspiratorial winking?
I mean, I don't know that Freeston knows Beck all too well to be conspiratorial, so maybe flirting.
Oh, God. Okay, thank you.
Oh, wait, hold on. Why is that a bad thing?
I'm sorry. I'm so confused about all these, like, the romance between, like, people. I mean,
Well,
you were
flirting
there.
doesn't mean
Go-
romance.
Wait, what do you mean?
I mean, flirting don't have to mean nothing more than flirting.
You can flirt and not be romantic?
I mean, there is an inherent romanticism to flirting, but I mean, it's all about your intentions behind the fact. You know, I can flirt with people day in, day out, but I'm not really looking to be tied down right now.
Lorcan,
What?
why must you always throw in new things? I
That's,
thought I was just getting it, and now I thought it was flirting equals romance, but now you're saying no. What the hell? And my voice is now starting to rise.
so as you all are starting to hear this conversation, that's like, what, you think that, romancing everyone in the Red Candle District?
I don't know. I never saw flirting in the Red Candlelight District, and why not? I feel kind of romantic towards Diamond, or I did at that one time, although I was confused about it. But still,
I mean, you're welcome to a romance in the Red Candle District if that's your prerogative. You know, everyone enjoys it differently. But
besides, doesn't romance mean sex?
no,
What?
you can have romance without sex, and you can have sex without romance.
I'm leaving.
Just think on that, Tola.
I don't like you today.
So you guys heard about the last half of that conversation, with a little bit of whispering around Diamond, but just so that way you guys are aware.
After that, since Andy heard some of that, then Andy would go up to Tala. Tala,
Yeah.
do you want me to do you want me to pinch him again for you? Would that help?
Can I ask you a question? I mean, I noticed that you keep touching
Yeah.
Lorcan violently, but you keep touching him. Do you like Lorcan?
Andy's like giving you a look, like trying to figure out what you mean without asking what you mean. Do you like? No, of course not.
What
He's
is
Lorcan. What's to like
like?
about him? No offense.
What is like?
Never mind. No, Tala, I don't.
Oh, okay. So, Taramander told us that she told you that she likes you. How do you feel?
In the background, Terraminder's face just, like, goes white.
Yeah, like Andy's not quite the same color that she was a few seconds ago either.
I'm sorry, was that too forward?
Say that again.
What?
Was that too forward?
Wait, sorry, what? I'm so confused.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that question too forward?
Can you ask that again?
Oh my goodness, stop. You're gonna give it Radiant an aneurysm.
It keeps cutting out at the same word.
I like zoned out.
Okay. Was that question too forward?
No, like
The first question.
Oh, yeah, okay. You're asking. Oh, yeah, you're asking that to Andy.
Yes, because Andy hasn't said a word about my question.
And he's kind of like, well, maybe.
Oh, okay. I thought,
But if everyone knows,
well, she kind of mentioned it, well, she kind of shouted it out in the middle of breakfast.
kind of.
Anyone looking at Terminder, her hands are like holding her face.
Yeah. Does like Andy notice this happening?
Would Andy look over at Terminder?
I feel like yeah, like if
Then yes, you would
you're
notice
like
that.
shooting glances at Tormund every 2 seconds.
Yeah, you would see where Terminder's face like goes like
Okay.
entirely white as soon as the first question's out of Tala. Her hands are now covering her face, and the face is like looking like tomato red underneath.
Great. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Andy would kind of put a hand on Tala. Maybe let's not talk about this. Talk about it later, maybe.
Oh, okay. Okay, no
I'm not
problem.
the only one involved here.
What? Well, no, Terminder's involved. And I look around and I didn't realize that how close people were. I'm like, oh no. Did everybody hear me ask you that question?
Yes. I.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it back
I'm
here
sorry.
too.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I look over at Terminder and go, oh no, I'm sorry. I thought I was. Ah! I walk away.
I.
There's just chuckle from Ansel over the antics.
I was very invested in that. I'm sad it had to end.
You often find yourself invested in your friends' love lives.
Not really. It's more just the drama of the conversation.
I can understand the appeal.
Oh.
So now that everyone's all awkward, what's the plan?
Plan?
Wasn't
Oh,
we
Planning? What is it plan?
wasn't we planning on heading to that Aletria place with all the merchant princes? Maybe they've got a nice betting pool.
Ooh. That's definitely the end goal,
Sure.
but anything to do beforehand, any places on the way, anything we need to stock up on?
Well, how do we get there?
No
do
idea.
we
What's on the
do
way?
we just walk?
I mean, imagine so, unless we want to trek all the way back down to Renzarin and see if there's
Yeah.
any sort of carriage services.
Nah.
Though,
Okay.
maybe that might be... It's like, if we're heading up to the north, it might be cold up there. Though I think Alechia's... Didn't you, Ma, speak about Alechia or something? And he looks over to you, Andy.
Yep. It's cold. And then my assassin, my uncle, said that it was nice city if you had gold in your pocket and gave it to people. Mm-hmm.
I hate cities that run on bribes.
So what?
Lorcan said that he hates cities that run on bribes.
Okay, so we need some cold gear. Maybe some, rations for dinner and snacks. For Andy. And do we know any more about Alecha? Andy, do you think your professor knows more about Alecha? Do you want to maybe contact him to ask him about more about Alecha or the Frigid Doom Mountain
Mountain
Doom?
Mountains.
Yes, that.
you contacting?
There was an attempt, for Tala for, asking if Andy wanted to talk to her history professor about that, but I will say that, Ray, you are also in contact with some pretty knowledgeable scholars.
Oh god.
If
Oh,
that is
God.
an option that you want to pursue.
Do it.
Uh,
Does Ray
I
even
I
have
don't
the
even know where to start.
spells?
I don't think so.
Let me check.
Wait, what?
I'm abusing my DM privileges.
Wow.
Yo, sheep peeking?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, sometimes I need secret information.
Secret information.
Exciting.
What
That's
happened to
like-
hi? Hello? No, instead it's just right into the sheets.
Air quotes. Oh my god.
So, unfortunately, even if Ray wanted to contact
yeah.
any sort of contacts, either a certain half elf or a certain mentor, it does not seem that you have sending prepared.
Oh, how about using your drum or the mirror to find out more?
Ooh, the meta.
Oh, I could do that, yeah. I also do have sending. Like, I can do my own professor person.
If you want.
Nip, you tell him I said hi.
I thought
Alright,
that was
let's
a
pull
given.
out the mirror while we're doing this. Oh, sorry, what? Okay, mirror, mirror, mirror on the wall. I mean, in my hand. What's up with this electricity thingy?
Wouldn't even make it rhyme.
I know, I was trying. I was like, I can't. I got these Italian words floating into my brain.
Guys, you're
Alright.
watching the mirror as you've concentrated on this city, this Arlecchia. What you see is strange. In this sort of snowy plain with harsh vegetation and a walled city begins to appear piecemeal, starting as a small town and growing larger. And as the city begins to grow larger, you see that surrounding it are both piles of gold and puddles of blood. And then you see that it is quickly covered in fire. And it is left smoldering and smoking when your vision in the mirror ends.
What does that mean? That doesn't look good.
No.
It's the opposite of what I was hoping for.
It's fire. Like, it was fiery, though. It wasn't, like, icy, right? I missed some of it, but, like, it was fiery. Yeah?
It was on fire, yes.
Oh, here's
Hmm.
my question.
Yeah.
Does this
weird.
mirror show what was or what is now? I mean, yes, it showed us what was, but is the burning thing now, you think? Because
Oh.
remember oh no, was I there for your mother's conversation? No, I wasn't. Oh wait, you told us that there was a
No, but I
plague.
shared it with you.
Yeah, You
Yeah.
said there was a plague. Do you think that's part of the plague
Yes.
thing that happened?
Yeah, and it is called the Mirror of the Past, so I'm assuming
Okay, so
past.
it may have recovered.
And also, yeah, right. And she didn't notice, my mom, when she was at my ma, when she was there, didn't notice any plague things, but maybe she just got lucky, and neither did my uncle, cough cough, assassin buddy. So it's fine.
Okay.
But
That nice little
maybe on the
assassin?
way though, maybe we should pick up some like what?
That nice
Did I
little
say something
man
like that?
was a assassin?
Did I
you
say that?
mention? I mean, we got drugs from him. It's meant to be used as like
No, different one.
a different one. Also, you've got two uncles that are kind of a bit fucked up. Your family's very cool.
No. Okay. Uncle Arnik is the one who taught me how to do the sword thing, and he's the one who wanted us to talk to Uncle Ikyo about getting the special stuff. And then Uncle Arnik is the one who had been to Alcatraz, Arlecha.
Oh,
And Uncle Ikyo is the one who had the garden, who
Right.
gave us information and stuff.
assassin and the
Yes.
drug dealer. Cool. I'm getting mixed up. You've got a lot of
Yes.
family.
You're telling me. Yeah, okay. So so yeah, they're fun. They've been around places.
Why don't you try contact your professor? Tell him I said hi and ask about Alecha.
Okay. Could I, Faye, before I do that, could I do a history check?
Yeah, go for it.
Right. Not that I don't trust my history professor. Okay, go here.
Your history professor
Hoorah.
might be preoccupied.
Ayo.
Or he might be. Certain admirers. Ooh, that sucks. Okay, 15.
15. You're not recalling much more than what you already have.
Okay, great. Sending. Ring situation. Priestess is high. How's Wintervet? Heading to our lecture? Know anything about it? Heard something about what were they called? They were called like crime princes or something? And plague. Anyway, have fun studying?
So, hopefully all of that got through. There is the sound of your professor, Archibald Rashawn, and Leccia sounds a bit flustered. The merchant princes, ruthless, mercantile leaders, very finance and profit driven. Plague, yes, a few years ago, not terribly long, left most of the city dead. Be careful.
Great. Yeah, I'll relay that. Wait, what was the bit about the plague? Something about it
Left most of the city dead.
left for dead. Oh, good. Yeah, this is my uncle would have had a grand time at this point. Okay, Tala, you have like healing spells, right?
Well, I am a healer, so yeah, yes. Why?
I, just checking. I don't know. Good to
What
double
did
check
he
these
say?
things. Yeah, I'll relay it word for word because Andy knows and listens.
Oh,
Uh,
wow, that's a very drastic way for the population to be wiped out. Okay.
yeah,
Well,
and
hopefully
he
there
sounded
isn't
kind of out of
anything.
breath. I don't know if we should read too much into that, but
Do you think he was pooping?
I think we should read more into it.
Do you think he was having sex?
Is your professor hot, Andy?
ooh. Sure, Freesta.
Then yes, he was probably having sex. Hot professors get around.
Good. Yeah.
Interesting. Do you think he was having sex with other professors or with students?
We have. How long is the toilet lecture?
A few days, at least.
Oh god.
Alright, so we have a few days to speculate.
Have you had sex with it, Professor?
You did get really
Let's
good
not talk
grades in
about
such
it.
a low amount of time.
There's a sound of Terraminder tripping. Oh,
Ray will just give Andy a look.
Yeah,
What?
it's fine. Well, here's the thing. I was paying for it, whatever it was, so, you know.
You
Was
were
it near the
paying-
Red Lantern District?
You were paying the professor to have sex?
No,
Paying for it? I'm so confused.
cool.
I'm leaving this conversation.
Let's pay You should be confused.
hold on. I have to check something here real quick.
Great.
Don't know why you'd need to check something after this conversation.
Don't worry about
What
it.
could you possibly
I'm
have to
worrying
check?
about it.
I'm worried.
Yeah,
I
can we
am.
check with you?
Can we check together? Because we're all
Yeah.
such good friends.
Yeah.
I will say that I'm checking the Velanara setting details, which are on our website.
Ooh.
Yippee!
Right now, Kira is scolding the professor for not saying hi in his reply to the sending. Just
He's
true.
having sex? What?
Ansel will kind of lean in towards Freesta and, sometimes I wonder if perhaps Tala should have, devoted herself to Spiriari for the fixation she seems to have.
I don't think Frieza knows much about the gods. Can she make like a religion check to try and get his joke?
Yeah, go ahead, roll me a religion check.
When Ansel's jokes are too obscure for anyone to
Okay,
understand.
great.
Spiriari, you do actually, have this one in your mind. You have seen, the very sort of, almost bacchanal, festivals, held in Spiriari's name. He is a god of dance, music, and merriment.
I mean, never too late to convert.
And there's a small snort, from Ansel.
So, are we done talking about the sex life of Andy's professor, or?
I mean, I would
This
very
makes
much.
me want to go back to.
I would very much prefer not to be talking about the sex life of Andy's professor, but
That makes me want to talk about it more, which is irritating.
I mean,
Same.
you do what you want to do. I'm not gonna be engaging in this because I'd hate to know if I did, in fact, also engage. We're not going in there.
Professor?
Wait.
No, I don't know, and I don't want to know. I'm just saying that if he's been receiving money for certain acts, and I'm a well-paying traveler of the Red Candle District, I'd rather not try and get those worlds crossed.
Oh, this professor really gets around.
I don't know about that, and I don't wish to know about that. I'm fine in my ambiguity square. And he, like, makes, like, a box out of his hands.
This has been a fun conversation.
So, with that, is there any other conversation moments or intentions? Are you heading straight towards Arlecha based off of your knowledges? Are you heading back to Renzerin? What is your course of action?
Alecha?
If we need supplies, though, then shouldn't we stop over at Rendering?
Do you need supplies?
Well,
You-
you said we need cold weather gear,
Yeah,
right?
do we need...
I mean, you're also heading
Nah.
to an area that is very much business operated. It might be selling cold weather gear there.
Oh, okay. That sounds good. Then yeah, go straight. I'm sorry, go gaily forward.
Straight on till morning.
All I'm thinking of is Golden Gate times now. So, why don't we do it this way? Why don't we have Trista roll for me a d8, please.
Cool. It is a 6.
We're gonna get lost. Aren't we?
Wait,
So,
It's Priestess' fault.
if it's bandits who want to cut off our hands again, I swear, I'm gonna have words.
Did the
I mean-
bandits want to cut off your hands?
That's what I said! We said, we can take you, and they're like, not if we cut off your heads. We're like, what?
Fair enough.
They were
There's a
kind
whole
of not though.
conversation. Yeah, we killed them first.
Alright. So before your first day of travel, everything seems to go well. You are able to cover a good amount of distance. The weather's fair. Not terribly many people are on the trade road, so roads aren't blocked up. You do pass by a few figures who give you all sort of general nods in passing. None of them are Darcy.
Yeah, I was gonna say. First
good for
question.
him.
And why don't we get a survival check as you are setting up your camp for the evening?
So good at these. Go team. Survival. Nice.
Yeah. Some I need some help.
Good thing this is a group poll.
Real.
What was Andy's total? It didn't come through.
Oh, okay. That it was double digits. 15, I believe.
All right. So you bed down for the evening, and are able to set up your fire, your tent, your bedrolls, however it is that you slum it in
The pot.
the pot, 100%.
Hee.
However you guys are slumming it. But you settle down for the evening. And everything seems fine.
Insight.
You can't incite the DM.
I feel like I should. We're doing watches. Yeah, this is Andy to everyone.
Yep. Last watch is always.
I'll be there to help.
Alright, I can do first watch. Great.
I can do first watch with you if you want.
Yay, wizard buddies.
Yippee!
So it'll be Andy and Ray for first watch. And then third watch is Terraminder and Freestone. Is Tala taking a watch tonight?
Yeah, sure. I'll take the second one.
Alrighty, and then that will be Lorcan joining you for watch.
Oh. Ugh.
Okay. Dice decided. We've only got 3 NPCs, and one of them already took third watch. So it is first watch. Andy and Ray. Go ahead, roll for me. Perception checks, please.
Oh, joy. Perception.
It's not going very well for me. Oh,
That's a 7?
we both technically rolled 7s because I have a +1.
Nice.
Guys.
I don't know. Just gonna go down well tonight.
Alright. So, I'll keep your
What was
perceptions
that,
in
Anna?
mind.
Right.
What's going on during your watch? Any sort of conversations, thoughts, anything like that?
Ray, would you want to maybe prepare the things so you could talk to your professor?
I feel like the envelope or
Do you have sending in your spellbook?
no, not at all.
Oh, good. Okay. I could give it to you. This might take a while though. What is the process for writing down a spell scroll? Is it the same but in reverse?
I think
Do
it's
you
a
know,
little
Fred?
different. Know that there is rule sets for it. Give me just one moment to look into it. But feel free to continue role playing as I do that. So what level is sending again?
Third.
It would be 1 work week and 500 gold to scribe the spell.
Really?
Mhm.
Yikes. Okay, Andy's like offering to like help out Ray, and then she goes, "Ooh, actually, I don't know if it's worth it."
Yeah, I don't even know. I, he
To
might.
be honest.
I don't even know if he'd respond. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be a
Dang.
very
Okay, well,
awkward setting.
let's keep an eye out for it.
Yeah.
I'm sure, yeah. I mean, he probably would want to know that you're okay, right? Like you said that he fought for you or something. Like he helped you.
I mean, I guess so. I just don't know what happened afterward.
Okay. Yeah, no, for sure. Okay, well, maybe let's keep an eye out.
Yeah.
For a scroll that's for sale. Okay. Or we could
Think-
send a letter. My mom said that I need to send her paper letters, and I'm kind of going, those exist.
How long
Could
would
also
that
do that.
take, though?
And
I have no idea. I don't know
Yeah.
postal times here or anywhere.
it also depends on where your mentor is.
Yeah, exactly.
He
What
doesn't.
kind of travels?
Yeah,
Uh,
doesn't have a set residence.
It would be
well,
difficult.
okay. Well,
Yeah, we'll just keep an eye
something to
out.
think about, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah. Sounds good.
As your watch is coming to its end.
Oh wait,
Hmm?
sorry. One thing. Ray can just copy it from my spellbook directly, right? Oh no, it's not spellbook. Never mind. It's a wait. Is it a bard spell for me? Hold up. If it's not a bard spell, then Ray could just copy it
Well,
directly.
you've only got first level wizard spells.
Oh, you're right. Okay, never mind. Sorry. Continue.
As your watch is coming to an end, Andy and Ray. Andy, you would hear something. It's a little concerning. There is what sounds like a crunch of a branch or of the underbrush beneath something large.
Can I do a subtle cast of detect thoughts?
Sure thing.
30 feet radius, I think, with the way I want to use it.
I believe so. I just need to check something here.
Yeah.
You don't detect anything besides your companions.
Interesting.
Do you do anything with that information, Andy?
You said something? What'd you say? Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I know your internet's poor. You don't detect
Yes,
anything
it
with
sucks.
your detect thoughts. Nothing pops up.
That's extra concerning.
Could wait. Ray
Yeah,
heard
I'll
the-
kind of indicate
right?
to Ray that something might be odd. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. What?
Could Ray do detect magic then?
Sure.
Maybe the yeah.
As you cast a detect magic, the only things that appear to your sight are what you expect to see. The magic items that are shared between your companions and yourself.
Hmm.
As you cast these spells, seems to catch the attention of whatever is making those sounds. Rushing out of the nearby trees, a pack of wolves appear. And one of them
Oh.
is much larger than the rest.
Oh,
Seems to be
God.
taking on the
Bobby.
seems to be taking on the role of the pack leader, maybe due to its sheer size. But they do seem intent on eating. Whether that is you or your rations, we'll see. But they are rushing at you. We're rolling initiatives, and Tala, Friesta, this is you guys getting a rude awakening.
Come on.
It's not a 7.
Alright, 15 for Andy.
Oh my god. Finally. Decent
Nice.
initiative for once.
I will say, mechanically, for this first round, Tala and Friesta are surprised. Because you were resting before now. And that will be, firstly, the wolf pack. After that, it will be Ray, Tala, Andy, the dire wolf, and then Friesta. But before we can dive into our action here, we are taking our first ad break. So, hang out with us. We'll be right back to continue along with our story. But before we head out, I do just ask that you let the ads run. They help us out very much here at Wildewitch RP. They help keep our games affordable. If you want to directly support us, you can always do so through my Ko-fi. Link for that's on screen and then in our chat room. Donations unlock awesome perks for the entire community. Benefits everyone who play with us for the next month. They include special companions, double treasure, double XP, new quests, a lot of fun things. Full list available on our Discord, so check us out there. We will see you guys very soon. Alright, we are back in action, and as we are returning, it is our wolf pack, of which there are 4. And so, they are going to rush in and make their attacks, and we're going to get an attack against each of you. Or at least an attempt. 16 to hit Ray.
Oh, yeah.
For 6 points of piercing damage, and I need a strength saving throw.
Oh, fun. That's not my strong suit at all. Thanks.
Fine.
You are knocked prone as this thing tackles you to the ground. A 12 to hit Tala, I believe, misses. Oh wait, but Tala would be prone.
Yep.
A 12 misses Tala.
Wow.
And then a 19 to hit Andy. I believe that will hit. So Andy will take 9 points of piercing damage. And then I need a strength save.
Okay, strength save. +0. That's a 7.
Andy is also knocked prone as this thing crashes into you.
Wizard bike.
And then a 21 to hit Freesta
Yep, that will hit.
for 5 points of piercing damage. And you don't have to worry about a strength save because you're already technically prone.
Yay. Small wins.
But that's it for the wolf pack. So each of you has a wolf nearby, biting, growling at you. And Ray, it is your turn. You've got the wolf kind of leering down over top of you. What would you like to do?
Is there a chance I could try to get up?
Yeah.
Alright. I guess we'll try to do that then. What should I roll?
You don't need to roll anything. You can just get up. You're not grappled or anything.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if, yeah, since I was prone. Alright.
It's just half movement.
Could I use... I guess I'll do my green flame blade since I'm close.
Yeah, you can draw your dagger and take a green flame blade for sure.
Alright. So dagger first, right?
Yeah, it's the dagger to hit. And then your green flame blade augments damage.
Oh, well, that won't, you know. That won't hit anyways.
Unfortunately, that is a miss.
Ah, great.
Alright, anything else?
I
Believe you
I
have
don't
a
know if
bonus
there's-
action.
Oh, do I?
You have bonus action and half movement still left. But
Okay.
moving might
Could
provoke an
I-
attack of opportunity.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna see if I could move back, but I don't want to do that if that would provoke that. So I'll just stay put where I am.
Alright, sounds good. Tala, it's your turn. You are prone, and from where you had been resting earlier, before your watch, and you now have this wolf, right by you.
Since I'm surprised, what can I do?
Uh,
Anything?
mechanically, nothing, but what's going on through your mind?
Big doggy! Big doggy!
Sounds good. So, at the end of your turn, you do lose the surprise condition, meaning that you are able to take reactions. And Andy, it's now your turn. You do have a dog in front of you.
You said Andy's turn?
It is Andy's turn. You've got a dog above you, because you were
Yeah.
knocked prone. What would you like to do?
Right. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to use what's it? The rapiers. So I'll stand up, half movement, which half of nothing is half of little is still very little. Stand up and swing with the rapier.
Go for it.
Come on, Uncle Arnick. That's an that one. Hold up. Oh, please. Oh yeah, buddy.
Alright.
26 to hit.
26 hits.
What a pal. Decent damage. We're gonna add few things here. We'll do the bardic, so that's another d8. So I gotta figure out how to do that on mobile. Okay, another d8. Cool, and we'll do the defensive flourish because I didn't like getting bit. That was mean. So a 5 to him, 5 to my AC, and then we'll add a shadow depletion because we also got that.
Yeah, why
They better
not?
take the necrotic. Oh, I just like 5s suddenly.
Well,
So 5s.
a lot of 5s is enough to take out a wolf,
I'm
so
dead.
that wolf goes down.
Bad doggy.
Alright.
Okay. Go over flank with. Are any of my companions standing? Can I flank on someone who's prone?
You can
With
set
someone?
up
Is
a
that
flank
possible?
for someone who's prone, but Ray is standing.
Say that again.
Uh,
Yes. Flank?
so-
No flank.
So you have an open flank opportunity with Ray, who is already standing, or you can set up a flank opportunity
Oh.
for all of your friends that are prone.
Okay, if I can get over to Ray, I have one more action, so I'll attack. So I'll go and hit
Yeah,
again
go
on
for
that
it.
one. Okay, come on, buddy. The 17 hit?
17 will hit, but you did have advantage from your flank if you want to try for that 20.
Oh, thanks. Well, 18.
Still hits.
Great, another 5. Can I do Shadow Depletion more than once on a turn?
There's no limit to how many times you can do it on a turn. You just have the limit of
Okay,
how many
great.
times you have it.
Yeah, okay, I'll use another one. Oh, that sucks. Another one necrotic. And I already used my flourish.
You already used your flourish, but that's another wolf down.
Ah, haha! Bad doggy number 2. Go over, if I have enough movement, I'll run over to Freesta and flank with Freesta.
Thank you, Andy.
Or provide opportunity.
You start making your way over there. You won't be able to quite close the full distance, but you're close.
Okay. Healing word. I'll give a healing word to Tala.
Okay.
Did Tala get bit?
No.
Nope.
Oh, never mind. Healing word to myself then.
Okay.
Hey, to you. We'll just do a first level because it's me. Ooh, I almost got all that back. Okay, that's it.
It's our dire wolf. And the dire wolf is going to go after Andy. As you seem to be doing the most here. Making a bit of a flashy show. With a 15 to hit.
Nope, misses. Haha.
Alright, and you now have this. This is a large beast to your very small size. It is towering over you. Its paws, perhaps, easily able to squish you. And Freesta, it's your turn. You're seeing all this as you're coming out of your trance. What's going on through your mind?
Why do we let the wizards take watch together?
Love that.
Beautiful. At the end of your turn, you do lose the surprise condition, allowing you to make reactions. But it is top of the round once again. We've got a wolf pack, 2 remaining, 1 on Tala, 1 on Freesta, both of them trying to take bites here. Tala, that is a 21 to bite. That will be 8 points of piercing. Freesta, that is a 19 to bite.
Yep.
That will be 7 points of piercing damage.
Lovely number.
Lovely number. Our favorite number here. Ray, we do come to your turn. You don't have one of the wolves directly in your face anymore, but you do see that there are still 2 regular-sized wolves on Tala and on Freesta, and then this large wolf that's staring down Andy.
I suppose I'll help, I'll help Andy first. Let's Andy help me, so I'll firebolt the big wolf staring down Andy, or I'll try to.
Do it.
And oh, okay, there we go. Will that hit?
15 will hit, yeah.
Oh, thank God! It rolled a 7, but I have a +8.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. Yippee!
Alrighty, lovely damage there. Anything else from Ray?
That's it.
Alright, Tala, it is your turn. You are no longer, surprised.
Surprised.
Yeah.
Okay. I stand up and I see what's going on and I growl and I cast Speak with Animals. And I turn to the dire wolf and go, "Stop. Get your pack and leave, or we will wipe you out."
Okay. You say that.
I say that.
Are you trying to make an intimidation check?
Sure.
Alright.
Hey, not bad for me. 18.
Alright.
Nice.
I will keep that in mind. Anything else from Tala?
Yes. Oh, no, because it's a spell. Yeah, Shillelagh, please.
Okay. Andy, it's your turn. You've got this massive dire wolf in front of you. What are you doing?
Cool. I need a wisdom save from him. We'll do this at 4th level. I will call him, "You, sir, are a mangy mutt born of cats for their entertainment. Schmuck. Run away."
That is a 3 on the wisdom save.
Perfect. And that's a lot of dice. 26 psychic damage, and he has to run away.
Okay, so, the dire wolf, as you strike out at its mind, piercing through it quite easily, turns to flee and then drops to the ground with a heavy thud.
Oh.
Anything else from Andy?
I'll stay there flanking with Vista.
Alright, Frista, it is your turn.
Great. I will yawn, stretch, stand up. What's going on?
There are 2 wolves left in this sort of ambush. One on you, one on Tala.
Cool. Might as well. I'll crimson right my dagger, right of the storm. Awesome. And I'll booming blade and stab the one between Andy and I. That's a 26 to hit for 7 points of piercing, 2 points of thunder, and 5 points of lightning.
Alright, that is a wolf down.
I'll just start walking over to the last one.
I mean, you can close distance on that last one.
Sure.
Alright. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
The wolf, seeing its pack leader down and seeing that it is slowly being surrounded, is going to run away. So Tala and Frista, you have an attack of opportunity here.
I don't take it.
Has the wolf been hurt at all?
You don't think so?
No.
Okay, I'll leave it.
Alright.
Yeah.
With that, the wolf runs off,
Bye, puppy.
and you are no longer bound to the initiative.
Bro just let his friends die.
You
And let
two
them-
are banned from taking watches together.
Why?
You need to be
I got
alert. I can't have you
oversight,
looking bloody spell books for 3 hours.
Oh, we didn't.
Some of us are trying to get a beauty sleep.
Sorry, Priester.
We didn't look at spell
Terribly
books.
sorry.
Last time was forever ago.
I'm going back to my trance.
Have fun.
Thank you.
Well, seeing that this happened just close to the end of your first watch, the second watch team can take over. which is Tala and Lorcan this evening. So, let's start off with perception rolls. Alright, good. 16. I'll keep that in mind. So, Tala, any thoughts or conversations that happen in this watch?
No, I think that I'm just thinking about what I did today and the horrible thing I did to Terramander, and I'm just kind of quiet and thinking.
You hear the sort of soft uh, shick of a knife on wood, and you see where nearby, it's not quite whittling. I mean, it is, but not in any sort of way that seems to be coming towards an endpoint. It's almost like someone sharpening a pencil or a stick. Just something to do with the hands from Lorcan. And you always get quiet when something's going on in your mind.
I'm thinking about how I embarrassed Terramander today. I feel awful.
I mean, don't worry about it. He ain't did it maliciously.
No, but still.
I consider it exposure therapy.
Oh boy.
Look, I think if Terminda had an issue, she would have talked to you about it. It's been hours since that happened.
Like Terramander will ever confront me.
Hey, you don't know that. She's been doing some work. I didn't think she was ever going to talk about liking anyone, and look what she did over breakfast the other day.
Yeah, but I think she was really distressed and it just spurted out.
Well, you're really distressed, and it's bottling up. People do different things, but I mean, it's out in the open now.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that all that's on your mind? It's just Terminda?
Why?
Be quiet. Look, I know that it seems that I'm some sort of dunce amongst the group or nothing like that, but I do notice things.
Yeah, like what?
I notice what's ever going on between Freesta and Ansel.
Well, I feel like now that I look back on it, it was pretty obvious.
What? Freesta's side or Ansel's?
Well, Ansel's.
I noticed Freesta's first, but...
Oh. Okay.
You don't have to worry too much. I just... My line of work, I keep an eye out for things, so I kind of pick up on things.
Yeah. Do you think... Oh, maybe I shouldn't talk about it. Never mind.
No, bring it up. It's only you and I'll wake. I don't think the wolves are gonna hear us. He nods over to the pile of wolf corpses.
Do you think... Do you think Andy likes Terramander?
Yeah, I think so.
Like more than friends?
I mean, don't know how Andy, likes people more than friends. I've only known even less than you have. But, I mean, she seems really care about Terminda. She seems to appreciate Terminda's comfort. And thinks about her whenever Terminda might be feeling a little out of her depth. I've seen that much at least. And who knows? Maybe that translates to liking someone more than a friend. I'm not perhaps the best Eric to judge for that sort of thing, seeing that most of my connections in that realm transaction.
I really hope it works out between the two. That Andy likes Terraminder back, and they kind of, you know, become a couple.
Well, I mean, it could work out like that. Or they could just stay friends or whatever. I think they, as long as neither of them hurting each other, it's swell. I grew up amongst my family, and there's a saying of in time the flowers will blossom. Doesn't matter how much you water it or anything like that. They're on their own course.
Oh, that is a very good saying. Thanks, Lurkin.
So, no more drawn away into your mind, or are you still thinking over other things?
No, I think I feel better. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. And your watch goes by without issue. Third watch comes. Thrista and Terraminder, as is typical. Let's start off with perception rolls.
Ooh, 23.
All right. I will keep your perceptions in mind. What is your watch looking like? Any thoughts, conversations? I know breakfast happens, but
I feel as though it'd just be the normal, quiet, comfortable silence while getting ready to make breakfast, getting all the stuff. But Freesta would turn to Taramanda and just, if you want to talk about it, you can, but you don't have to.
talk about what?
You were very uncomfortable yesterday when Carla was talking to Andy about you both.
It's just, well, me and Andy have come to a bit of an understanding. Um, she talked to me, and it was, I don't know, I felt, it was before the conversation that, I told everyone about it, but then Tala brought it up, and I don't know, I felt embarrassed that now Andy knew that I told you guys. I shouldn't. It's fine, but we've talked, and I know how she feels, and she knows how I feel. And it's okay.
All right. As long as you are both okay. Let's make some breakfast. I have some recipes from Andy's mother that I want to try out.
I'll help. So, you're able to make breakfast, and you all are able to press your long rest buttons and regain all of your expended abilities. You can regain health, and you smell a delicious breakfast prepared for you. Well, I mean, go ahead, Freeze, make your cooking roll.
Oh,
But
God damn it. Okay, please. Okay, 25.
yeah, it's a delicious breakfast.
If I got a nat one the first time trying out Auntie's mother's recipes, it'd be so fucking funny.
That's mainly what I was looking to see if that would happen.
I mean, you did cook with her for a while, so
It's one day, but you know, I'm a
She's-
fast learner.
yeah. She's showing you some techniques and stuff, I'm sure.
So, Andy, as you wake up, it oddly smells a little bit like being back home again on the road.
Oh, yummy. Yeah, no, Andy's really excited about this whole thing. You load my mother, because Andy wasn't there when this was happening. She's like, you load?
I
Aw,
learned a few
Fusta.
things.
Thanks. That's so nice.
No problem. I mean, breakfast is like 70% for you anyways, so you know, why not make it a little bit more? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm glad to make you happy.
Oh man. Faye, can we get Fusta like an honorary like cooking feat thing? Is that allowed? Can we like as players, can we bestow that on somebody?
I mean, if you can bestow the title of party chef, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, yeah. Andy will make a big show of it. Show like, you know, the minor illusion stuff and whatever, and like a illusory like crown and stuff, and like maybe a little badge. I don't know, little cape. Ta-da! I can do this every morning.
It
I'm
only
honored.
lasts for a minute.
Hey, I can do it multiple times. I can do it however many times I want, Faye. Don't kill my joy. Gosh.
Amazing.
Just keep it going for forever.
All right. So, anything happening during breakfast? Or are you ready to head back out onto the road?
I'm ready, unless anybody has a thing.
Can we loot the bodies of the wolves? Anything useful?
Uh, sure. You know, everyone knows that wolves have, little pockets on the side of their pelts. No.
I don't know, man. He's a
Yeah,
direwolf.
you
Are,
never
are
know.
like direwolves like more special, or are they created by something? I don't know. Tell me about these
They're
direwolves.
dire wolves are literally wolves but big. Um,
Oh, that's not fun. Okay, fine.
you can get
Wait,
a nice
The
pelt.
wolves.
How about a
Sure.
like, bunch of claws? Can we try to
Sure.
take like the claws from the right front paw?
Yeah, totally.
Jeez.
With Andy's blood on him, or Ray's blood on him, and someone's blood on him.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, and then-
definitely
Yeah.
blood somewhere.
Thanks.
And then I give those over to Andy and going, I know you like to collect these things, so here you go.
Andy has like this like horrified look on her face. Yeah, thanks, Tala. Okay, we got a bunch of wolf's claws.
They're not going in the bag of holding.
Maybe we could use them for like
Hey, we
fish
put dead bodies
hooks.
in
I
there.
don't
come
know.
on. Yeah.
Go fishing with them.
Yeah, something.
Or we can sell them and
Are
pretend
they like?
they're more exciting than they are.
Yeah.
I like this
Pullagazi.
plan. This is a good plan. Can we find Darcy? Is that allowed? Side quest.
I mean,
Hello.
You do have
I'm
scry.
kidding. I'm kidding. I could do
Wow,
scry. Should
scry.
I waste my daily scry on finding Darcy?
Absolutely. I think we should check up on him. If you don't mind.
Okay. Why the hell not? Okay, Faye, I'm scrying Darcy. He owes me a wisdom save. Is that what that is? Hold on.
I believe it is a charisma save, but it could be wisdom.
It's a wisdom, yeah.
Okay.
And I don't have like anything.
Yeah, let me
I don't know
just,
if I'd be considered familiar with him, but I've met him.
yeah, let me just check over that.
uh Next time we meet him, I'm taking off a body part so that I can keep it forever and scry him more easily.
I'm sure you are.
Next time we see Darcy, there'll be nothing left of him to scry.
Well, that's fair. So maybe it won't matter.
What if the next time you see Darcy, it's like a Volo situation? Where he's just in more precarious situations each time.
That you are the DM and you have the power to make that happen.
I know I do.
Like he's with his wife and wife and children.
No, I've already pulled the child card in West Hills. Alright.
Well, but you know.
Alright, so
Okay.
firsthand, because you've met him, and then
Yes. The other stuff doesn't apply. I don't
I
have.
still think the arrow should help a little bit.
it's yours at this point.
It's like, how does the scry know that? It belonged to him.
Magic knows things. Alright? Don't
Magic
question it.
knows.
It just works.
Question, I want to question.
Alright, he fails his save. As you
Oh.
cast this scry, and you're using it through the drum, yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
You see upon the water skein of the drum, the ripple effect take into the view Darcy, just as you saw him last, wearing very simple clothes, his cart of wares behind him, but the wares have changed since last time you've seen him, but he is still lanky, lean, dark-haired, a little greasy. And as you catch sight of him, it is, based on the lighting that you can see, somewhat of a late morning at this time that you're catching him. And he's in the middle of an exchange. He is doing business with what looks to be a dwarven fellow.
Do I recognize any is he like in a city? Is he like in Winterveld? Is that? Do I notice anything else like that I can distinguish?
He doesn't seem to be in a city. He seems to be on a trade road, much like the first time that you met him.
Alright, cool. There's no sign next to him that says I am in XYZ.
Unfortunately not.
Sad. I mean, so everyone can see this. I'm not hiding this.
Yeah.
There he is. I can watch him for 10 minutes.
Right. Based on the time of day where he is, can we sort of triangulate how far away? Is it a similar time of day as it is here?
You'd be close to early mid-morning, so he would be similar.
Interesting.
Is it snowy?
It is not snowy where he's at.
Okay.
Do the trees and bushes all road look familiar?
Roll a nature check.
Can I help with this?
You could also roll a nature check.
I'd rather help Fusta. I think it'd be more funny if Fusta did.
Can I start the commune process?
Sure, why not?
I'm fighting this guy.
Yeah, Freesta, you've seen these bushes before. They're fairly common.
Damn it.
Common bushes?
They are a common shrub.
What kind of shrubs? No kidding. It's fine.
Since we can see the dwarf through the sky, would Andy be able to cast sending to the dwarf to warn him that he is about to get scammed?
I'm going to say no, because you send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature with which you are familiar. And if we look at scrying, familiar means you know the target well, not that you have seen.
Right.
Well, I know he's making bad decisions. Does that help with knowing him?
No,
at
you
all?
know him firsthand. Or not even no firsthand. You know him secondhand. You've seen him on the, like, through a scry.
Fine.
You don't even know his name.
Gosh. I could scry Darcy and ask him, "Yo, where you at?"
Are you sure you want to communicate with him? Let's leave it for now. Why are we getting so worked up for this?
Tala, what's your commune process going? What questions are you asking?
Would we... No. Is Darcy within a day's travel from us? Yes, that's it. That's the
There
first
is
question.
a cold wind that brushes through you. You believe the answer to be no.
Did Darcy know that he was selling us a fake arrow?
The arrow itself wasn't fake. Would you like to rephrase that question?
Did Darcy know that he was not selling us a blessed arrow?
The wind wraps around you almost like a hug. You believe the answer to be yes.
Will we have to go to the frigid shore mountains to find answers to Frista's questions?
The air is quiet around you. The answer, maybe not so clear.
Okay, that's it. Well, Frista, unfortunately, he's not within a day's ride from where we are. And he definitely knew that that wasn't a blessed arrow he sold to you.
Lisa continues like packing up stuff from camp, but just more angrily.
And then I don't say anything about the third one.
I will say everyone would be able to hear your commune. It's not like it's a silent question.
Oh, that's true. And I didn't get a clear answer on the third question.
It was very vague.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, like, you really don't have to go anywhere for answers unless, like, there's some sort of mystic sage that only
I will
knows the-
smack him with Mage Hand.
Hey! It's too early for that.
I agree. Knock off your nonsense.
What? What did I say was wrong?
Yes.
No, that doesn't answer my question.
Perfect.
I will say that I do have to agree with Lorcan on this one. Ansel speaks up. You can find knowledge for a lot of things away from areas. Being in certain places will no doubtedly help, but I don't think that it is a strict have to. But I think it is, should Frista desire these answers, a way to gain them quicker.
That was a whole lot of words just to say, sure.
Would you rather I kept things quite, more succinct?
There you go again with these big ass words.
And just with like a very soft smile, just kind of gives a nod.
There you go again with no words. God, I can't get anything, can I?
So, as you finish breakfast and as you finish your different spells, as we set out for the next day of travel, Tala, roll for me a d8.
Oh,
I can
better.
roll a 7. I'm kicking you out of the campaign.
Is it gonna be the wolf?
No. No.
Uh-huh.
As you are traveling, it's about maybe mid-afternoon, getting close to evening time. Your travel gets slowed. The trade road seems to be busier, and you can see just off the trade road what looks to be some sort of caravan of markets, and they've set up a small bazaar here. You can hear there's music playing, and you can smell the food that people are cooking, and it seems that where they are set up, other travelers who are interested create this almost small traffic jam to see what's going on.
You had me at food.
Was breakfast
And
not good
music.
enough?
No,
Oh.
Friesta, your cooking was great, but it's gone now.
That's
Yeah, wait, how long
fair.
has it been since breakfast?
Oh, most of the day. You're coming towards where you would start looking for camp.
Oh.
Oh, again? Jeez.
Oh, yeah, we're not... I'm trying to save you guys some time on the road.
All right, yeah. Let's go. Let's go say hi. Yes. Yes. This will be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
You guys should look around for some winter clothes.
Okay.
great.
Sounds good. I can be a snowman, no problem.
Very insensitive.
How cold would a tiefling get, right?
Also true.
I will say that if you do not have your winter clothes, you will be risking some exhaustion from extreme conditions.
Great.
Yeah, no, I think we.
ignore those conditions so I can continue wearing my little dress.
You know what?
I get to look cute.
Fun.
No, I would like to definitely get winter clothes. Can
Yes.
the
Look,
cost come
but-
out of the party fund?
Oh yes, definitely.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll see if there's anyone that is selling those there.
And magical weapons? Or magical things?
Oh, we can see.
And any exotic fruits or vegetables or edible flowers would be nice.
This is a random bazaar. It's not a city. You might not find everything. So,
Yeah,
Hey, do you think we can actually sell those direwolf talons?
We can certainly try.
Probably.
So, as you enter into the bazaar, pulling off of the main trade road, and the area around you becomes more lively. Go ahead, roll for me investigations for what you'd be looking for.
Okay. Oh yeah. No, that's the wrong page.
Krista, anything specific that you're looking for?
I'd be helping the others look for winter clothes since I'm kind of the reason we're going up north, and any sort of magical finesse weapon, even if it's just like if anyone's selling magical daggers or short swords or something like that. But that's like a very what if.
Alright, and then Tala, what is that you're looking for?
fruits, vegetables. Just in case. Anything, I mean, who knows?
Okay. What is Ray looking for?
I guess we did say earlier want to look for like something for sending, like a scroll of sending or something,
Okay.
especially for mentor and stuff. We'll stick to that, and probably some winter clothes along with free stuff.
Perfect. And then, Andy, what are you looking for?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So winter clothes and magical things, weapons, but I guess less that, but also just other fun magic things.
All right. So, as you begin to wander around, let me see if I've got music for this. Don't want that. Yeah. So, as you're moving through the space, are looking to find different things: magic, food, clothes. Tala, I'll start with you. There are people with fruits and vegetables, but it's all very common things. Nothing seems exotic. So you can find, um, apples, grapes, carrots, potatoes, basic items. Even it seems that they don't carry much of citrus this in this caravan, and if they are, they're not selling it. But you find some produce that they'd be willing to trade, either for gold or other items you might have.
Yeah, gold would be great.
Okay. We'll call it an even 3 gold for anything that you'd be interested in.
Okay, I'm taking it out of my own funds.
All right. For Krista and Ray, you do find winter clothes. There is a dwarven figure that seems to be sort of off away from the main collection of the travelers. But you can see that his small cart that he has is packed full of like ice climbing gear and other warm materials, lined sleeping rolls, blankets, a few coats and pelts, as well as other implements like pickaxes, ice picks, such as that.
Hello.
Aye? You here for trading? Or you here for stories?
Initially trading, but the stories has me intrigued. We're looking to get some winter clothes for a medium humanoid, a smaller humanoid, and then a turtle, if that is possible.
But a coat already made for a small figure. He nods to what's on his pile. But if you've got any sort of pelts or something, I could sew up enough for your friends. And eyes Ray a little suspiciously.
Insight check?
Yeah, roll an
Yeah,
insight
wait,
check.
what?
This
Wait.
guy racist.
Yeah, what? I'll let Freesta do that.
You don't think he's racist, you think he's paranoid about most people. He's probably even paranoid about you, but you're offering some sort of trade.
Okay, um so we don't have any pelt, which is unfortunate because we did kill a bunch of wolves this morning. I'll take the jacket though. How much?
Winter coat, just the jacket, 5 silver.
5 silver. Done. I'll give him 5 silver.
Takes it, puts it in a pouch, tucks the pouch away.
And what kind of stories do you have?
I've got stories of any sort of mountain range you can think of.
Anything interesting from the Frigid Shore Mountains?
I just came back from the Frigid Shore. There's a storm brewing.
It's interesting.
Yeah, right at the tip of the mountain.
That's weird. It's just at the tip of the mountain.
As you ask, the dwarf's eyes gleam with some sort of interest, maybe intrigue. But we'll have to see what he says after our upcoming ad break. So, hang out with us. We'll be right back to continue along with our conversation and our story. But before we head out, I do just ask that you let the ads run. They help us out so much here at Wildewitch RP. They help keep our games affordable. If you want to directly support us, you can always do so through my Ko-fi. Link for that is on screen, as well as in our chat room. Donations unlock awesome perks for the entire community, benefiting everyone who play with us for the next month. They include special companions, double treasure, double XP, all sorts of fun things. Full list available on our Discord. So check us out there. We'll be back very soon. All right, we're back in action, and you are talking to the mountaineer. And as you talk of the storm at the tip of the mountain, his eyes agleam. For now, it's at just the very tip, the top of the mountain range. But I've got a feeling in my bones, one that I very rarely feel, that this thing's going to get bigger, overtake the whole mountain range.
And this is based on a feeling?
You've been around for a few centuries, you start to remember feelings and heed their warnings. I saw a storm like this back when I was a wee lad. devastating.
And it started from the tip of a mountain rather than a flat plain-ish.
Can't remember the one from the youth. Well, didn't know to respect the storms in the mountains then, and look for the signs in the beginning. But I remember how it ended. You'd think that there was nothing but tundra, with how full of snow it was. There was a town there. All them people frozen underneath. Used to be.
Does that place still exist, or is it completely buried under snow?
Don't think no one went to bury it out. But it is on the other side of the mountains, way to the far north.
That's interesting. Very helpful information. We're actually heading in that direction for reasons. Where is it this little caravan's coming from?
All over. I passed through Lake Snow Pass from the way down from the mountains. I usually do a bit of climbing this time around, but not with that storm. So, heading somewhere else.
That's fair. If we're able to find some pelts, would you be able to make some winter gear for a total?
Hey, that should be fine. I don't need measurements, though. Or if your friend... And again, those narrowed eyes. If your friend's around, I could just make it.
Okay. Rista takes a step back. I'll go find some pelt and my friends. Please don't glare at me like that ever again. And Frista walks off to find Tala and some pelt.
Alright.
Ray will walk off with Freesta glaring back at him.
Want to try that?
Yeah.
So, as you're looking around, there doesn't seem to be much in the form of magical items or weapons, though there does seem to be somewhat of a bookseller or collector that Ansel has struck up a conversation with. And Ray, as you are sort of gazing through their collection, you notice what looks to be a rolled up parchment that gleams with fine ink, much like you would see with a spell scroll.
Ooh. I guess I'll just ask the person for information on the scroll or something. I don't want to, like, you know. I'll hold it up to them.
Yeah, as you bring up the attention to this figure, she looks and I guess that found its way into my collection here. Are you interested? You interested in it?
What kind of spell scroll is it? Like, what kind of spell scroll is it?
She gives a bit of a shrug. You're welcome to look at it, see if you recognize it.
Ray will open it up to give it a look, I guess.
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, yippee.
I'm there. Can I also have a peek?
Yeah. That is going to be a... Teresa, you can recognize this as a scroll for sending.
Ooh. Scroll for sending. I think we should grab that.
Oh yeah.
Use the group fund to get it.
Okay. You sure?
It depends. How much is it?
Yeah.
Momento.
Is Andy with you?
Andy was there at the winter clothes with the dwarf and may have followed after, if she so chose. May have gone.
I'm still eating a snack.
Alright. As the woman looks at you, looks at the scroll, and she'll sort of cross her arms. 300 gold.
300 gold.
Uh,
So any check I can make to see if we're getting ripped off or not.
yeah.
Roll either Arcana or Insight.
Or should Ray leave that to Freesta?
It's up to you if you want.
Oh
You
yeah, I'll
roll
leave
as well
that
if
to
you'd like.
Freesta. It's an average price for what you're looking for, if on the higher end of average, so you're not really getting ripped off, but you probably could get this. Like, if you were in a city or something like this, you probably could get it at a lower price.
I could just take this out of my own funds. I have the money.
It's more about the principle of how much we're paying for it. I also don't
That's
want
true.
to lose the sale. Where's that charismatic bard when we need her?
Yeah. We call Andy over.
Are
Andy.
you actually? And you'll come over if you call her.
Yeah, we'll call you over.
What? Like, munch, munch.
Hi.
Gobble, gobble. Nom, nom, nom.
Found the
And you'll
scroll.
look at the scroll. Ah, that's useless. I think the parchment might be useful though. She kind of looks it over, like maybe almost getting it slightly sticky with whatever she's eating. Yeah, no, lady, have it like 100 gold. Like, the stuff is just like, you know, that's the Old Testament type stuff. It's really crumbly, and they use cursive, and like they don't teach that in school anymore. I don't know.
You realize that this is, well, latent with magic. 200
Is it?
gold.
She kind of give a look to like Billy, like up and down. I guess, you know, for you, a special price, 200 gold. Okay, fine. Okay,
Gold.
Freesta, you have money? I don't have any money.
It's fine. It's coming out the group fund. We've got like almost 5,000 gold in there.
The woman's,
Great.
like, face drops as you say that. And you're bargaining over 100 gold.
I told you we'd do it just for you. Gosh, people.
Yeah.
And like she'll hand it like sticky fingers to Ray. Okay, copy this down before you use it so that we can like do this more than once.
Okay. Oh yeah, we'll do that.
What
Great.
if I wink
You
at
don't
the
have any
person
magic
working?
stuff?
What?
No, to the clerk or whoever we're talking to. You don't have any like other magic stuff?
Nothing for sale.
Do you have stuff that's not for sale that would be cool to look at since I'm bored, since there's no magic stuff around here?
And that we have 5,000 gold. Paying customers.
It's a very simple enchantment, but I do have a mug that will keep things warm inside of it.
That's adorable. Anything else?
No. I travel quite lightly in case there are bandits.
What if Tala turned into something small the whole trip? Just put her in the mug.
Like a little mouse in a mug.
Yeah.
Fine. Does anyone else have magic stuff?
Tala does not look happy over there.
Not that you've seen.
What? Useless.
I told you you're not going to be able to find everything here. It's literally just a traveling caravan.
We
Well,
could
but
find
they don't
everything
have, like-
if we want to.
Yeah, like they don't have like a wand of like minor illusion or like
No.
I don't know. A hat that keeps your head fuzzy.
No.
Makes you grow a beard.
Nope.
Nothing. Okay.
Yeah,
Very
that
sad.
could be nice for the winter. You know?
Right,
Speaking
Nice
of
to
winter, for those of you that were looking for pelts to help Tala,
Yes.
let's get an investigation or perception roll.
I'll help since I'm not being useful. You said investigation?
Perception or
I-
investigation.
Swear to God.
Guys.
I
Don't
used up
like
all
it
my
when the-
rolls. I'm sorry.
When the wizards roll together.
No, it's not our fault.
Like, if you
We're
roll
all rolling
separately, it's
fine.
usually fine.
Okay, then tell us when to roll or something. Jeez.
It's not. Don't make it my problem.
Priesta
You're the
and
one
Andy,
complaining.
you two would spot where there is a small tent that has been set up by a group of hunters, and outside of their tent they've got a blanket set out that has all sorts of different pelts and cuts of meat that are available for purchase.
Do you have any magic items?
No. But I've got this jerky here that tastes like the best damn thing you ever had in your mouth.
That counts as magic. Okay, I'll have some.
Alright, 1 silver piece for a bushel of it.
How big is the bushel? Like my head?
It's a handful that I can wrap with some twine.
Can it be a larger handful than mine? My
Okay.
hands are small.
Well, it's my handful.
Is he a large person?
He is a fairly large person.
Great, be generous now.
He just takes a he just takes a handful of it, wraps some twine around it, and alright, here's your bushel.
That's a
Wait,
small bushel.
does he have?
You can
Any
always
marker?
purchase another bushel, it's 1 silver.
Ooh.
I just have a very dejected look on my face. He doesn't have anything magical. Is it good jerky?
It's pretty good jerky. It's made of venison. It's still slightly moist, but with enough good chew to it. Well seasoned.
But not magical. Okay, it's fine. I'm just standing behind priesters and Furay as they buy stuff.
Andy, can I
Right.
quickly
Munch.
see the wolf claws that Anna got for you?
Yeah, here, and I don't know where they are in my person, but like
Sorry.
hand that might be slightly less sticky.
I'm
Alright.
just
Give
going to
claws.
take them and walk away for a minute, and I'm going to cast distort value on them to make them double the value or seem it anyways. And I'm going to walk back into, line of sight and just, hello, we're looking to trade for some pelts. As much as you have, we're looking to get a set of winter clothes for a total.
Alright, you want something that'll keep you warm, or something that'll keep you dry, or something that'll do both?
Both if possible. I'd say bigger emphasis on warm.
Alright, want a little bit of leather, and pull some out from that, and then a few furlongs to go on the inside. Throws that together. That should do you well.
Right. How much?
10 gold.
10 gold. Would you trade it for
Insight.
these? And I show the claws that I have laminified. And these are from a very rare species of like an Arctic wolf that we fought over at the Frigid Shore Mountains. It survived like negative 70 degrees. It was crazy. It is very rare.
Roll a deception check, please.
Cool. That's a 23.
He scratches at his chin, which is starting to show some stubble coming in. They're pretty good condition, but not quite enough to cover the whole cost. I could knock it down half price, to 5 gold, throw in those claws, and we could call it a deal.
Done.
Alright.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for doing business. And if you see any of your friends, tell them that bushels of jerky is for sale.
Will do.
So, you now got a handful of leather and pelts
Jerky.
and jerky.
Jerky.
Where's Tala? Tala!
Lala!
I'm
Tala!
listening to the musicians munching on my new fruit.
Are they any good? Can we judge?
I was judge.
They're decent enough. They're no
musicians or
West
the
Hill.
fruit?
The musicians in this area. The fruit is also decent. Nothing
I
extraordinary
help them out.
here. But yeah, you guys are easily able to find Paula.
Tala,
Yeah.
so, we've got some materials. There's a dwarf who would be able to make you some winter clothes if you'd like to come with.
Hey, thank you.
No problem. How's your fruit?
It's decent. You want one?
I'm alright.
Okay. And then, because it's with the time wise, I go and hopefully the guy can make me a nice, decent cloak.
You want to just stay still, don't move, and the dwarf kind of pulls over a chair to stand up, and it's a very survival based sewing application here. Nothing really terribly pretty. But you can feel where he tugs on the fabric after each finished thing, and alright, that will hold. God damn it, Shay.
Practical use.
Yeah.
But yeah, so as he does that, right, that's on, that'll be 3 silver for my services. And he looks skeptically at each of you.
Ray will just look skeptically back at him.
Causes his eyes to narrow a little bit at Ray once again.
I give him the warmest, brightest smile.
Are you gonna pay the 3 silver and be on your way?
I'm going to give you a gold piece because you have been very helpful.
Thank you. And he, like, opens up that pouch quickly, puts it in, and tucks it away again.
Use the change for therapy.
And you just see that he's, like, watching your group in, like, Uh, but he doesn't say anything after that comment.
Okay. Do you have like a more permanent shop in any sort of city or settlement in the area that we could come see you if we need any further services?
I settle in the summertime. Typically just outside of Rendering.
Do you know a trader named Darcy?
No. I don't
That's
get
good.
people's names.
What's your name?
Why do you need to know?
Subtle cast to detect thoughts, Faye.
Yeah, sure. As you do this subtle cast, the first thought that is coming through is like, are these Rendern agents? Have they found me? I don't see I don't see any birds. And he's like looking around. But
Oh my lord. But your name, man. Come on. Focus.
but as you ask for his name, the give me just one moment.
Pulling.
I-
Would Ray recognize him from from any time? Banished.
Ooh, jeez.
You do not recognize this man.
It's Bonfire, I swear to God.
No. The name that you hear in as you are kind of listening to the top thoughts, and these are kind of like just underneath. They're still fairly present, but you don't have to go digging for it. Is Eberk Silveraxe.
Cool. Okay, how about this? Since you don't want to give us your name, how I just call you like EB? Is that good?
You see his eyes go wide.
Did I guess it?
No.
Guys, I think I guessed his name.
You ain't got nothing on me. I know who you are.
We're not from Wendwood. God, this guy is like full of like suspicion.
And he's like starting to like hold the area where he's tucked his coin away like very protectively as he like steps back some. Who are you? Who are you working for?
What?
I've never
You're
seen your
nobody.
faces a day in my life, but you know me.
Sorry, it's a cheap party trick. But seriously, we're not from Wendwood. In fact, one of us got arrested in Wendwood. So we're good.
Wow.
Fine.
Wow.
It does not seem to ease his nerves any. But you now have some winter clothes, for Tala and for Andy. Ray is still without a winter coat.
Oh.
Oh.
Ray has
we
winter
figured-
clothes in
yeah,
their
we-
inventory.
Yeah, but Ray has winter clothes in the inventory. So, with that, you are invited to, set up your camp next to the caravan since they've kind of set down here, so, doing so...
Can we get as close to Evie as possible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He stares at you all night. He does not sleep.
Perfect.
I'll take a level of exhaustion. I'm
He'll do
staying
watch
up
for
to
us.
it.
Wait. Oh, I kind of want to.
Yeah, if anyone wants to risk the exhaustion level to also stare back at this guy, you're welcome to do
I
it.
really want to.
I'll think about it over the
Nah.
week.
But,
Yeah.
as you guys set down for your camp, and as you guys are able to have this period of rest, we will, this is where we're going to end our session, and we will pick up in our next session to see how you continue on your road travel. So, Thank you to our players for playing. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you to our viewers for viewing. I hope you guys enjoyed this as well. I'll see you all in our next stream. Until then, head over to wildewitch.com. Check us out there. Join us in our Discord if you want to jump in a game yourself. Keep up to date with all of our announcements. You can follow us here on Twitch for all of our live streams or head over to YouTube to catch our VODs. But as always, may the ever-burning light forever guide your steps. Laters.